Okay, let's see the time here. Where is the time? I'm looking for the time. Just give me one sec, guys. Okay, there's no time on this, which is weird. Hey guys, what is up? So there's a lot of hate on submarines and how the gameplay is bland. It's not fun. It's boring. It's not challenging enough. Or from what I heard from the last update, from one of the people who is testing submarines and stuff like that. I haven't tested submarines. I've only watched the videos and the tests, and I'm just basing most of what I just said off of what they said in the videos about submarines. I haven't, like I said, I haven't tested them, so don't take my word for anything. That I said before about these submarines. I would definitely test them though, um, and see how you like them, and don't like go with what anybody says about them because I think they're going to be good in the long run. I don't think they're going to be like aircraft carriers or if they're going to be a major fail. I think we all know by now that how to test ships and test submarines and such. So my point of view on submarines is basically this. Let me just make sure my video is working here. Just give me one sec. Yep, it is. For some reason, it's the right way this time. Yay. Um, or the wrong way. I have no idea. But so why is it saying that HUD gameplay? Hang on, guys. Okay, that's gone. So my point in submarines. I think that this game, I'm just saying this is my opinion, is HE spamming to all ships right now. It's basically you have an HE spamming ship, or you're not gonna get good scores or anything on any of the battles that you do. Honestly, um, especially in co-op, and as well as the destroyer players that come into co-op. And I know every destroyer isn't in co-op, but there's no way that a destroyer is literally killing every ship in its computer that when they get sense. Um, so basically, what I think is that submarines will be the target of mainly destroyers and cruisers. And some battleships will have it and probably go after submarines as well. But it will persuade the destroyers to go after the subs, kill the subs, to give the battleships a chance to go in and hit other battleships and prolong the battle to where like the battleships aren't going after like the cruisers and getting over pins and stuff like that, because I live in Alabama and Massachusetts and Massachusetts Black, and a bunch of heavy hitting ships here. Tirpitz, Bismarck. I have Bismarck in here. I don't have any more, but I have Palmer, heavy hitting ship. Secondary is amazing, and I'm going to show you what the gameplay is in co-op, and I want to know, what do you guys think submarines will change in World of Warships? I don't want bad comments per se. I'm just want mainly good comments, but if you have bad kind of good comment, that is fine as well. I just want to know, what do you guys think submarines will change in World of Warships? In your opinion, do you think it will be easier for battleships to go after other battleships? Do you think it's going to be an all-out brawl and like submarines will end up taking over what destroyers are and all that? I don't know what you guys think. So during this gameplay, it's going to be in co-op because apparently I'm having main issues in co-op with destroyers and with everything else. Of course, it could be the reload time as well with Massachusetts class battleships. I'm going to show you the difference between a destroyer. I have the Sims, so I'm going to show you the difference between like a destroyer, a cruiser, and different countries' battleships. So I have essentially right now a Palmer, a Georgia. A Palmer. I'll use Georgia as well. So the ships I'm going to use is Georgia, which is a double turret. Double barrel ship. It has like one, two, three, three turrets on it, and each one has two barrels. So I'm going to show you the difference between that and how this does at tier 9 compared to Tirpitz, compared to the Palmer, compared to a bunch of different ships, and show you guys what is going on now with World of Warships and why there's too many. I was going to post in a comment like, stop adding HE spamming ships, because basically everybody in the game right now feels like they're jumping in co-op, and basically that's fine, but like they're using HE spamming ships and stealing kills from battleships, where I used to be able to do 40,000 damage a game and 50 to 100 thousand damage a game, where now I'm only doing 20 damage a game, just because destroyers are torpedoing the ships that I'm trying to go after, and they just have like full the ships aren't using their secondaries. There's no, like, you can go up against a ship, which is weird, and then it uses its secondaries, but it's not to the point where like, okay, I'm a real player, I'm gonna go, and destroy this other ship. You can pull up against Palmer and pretty much shoot it with torpedoes, or Iowa and shoot it with torpedoes when it has surprisingly amazing secondaries. And it's just weird because like before, when Fem and a bunch of people were on here as well, there wasn't an insane amount of HC spamming ships. The game actually was working very well. There wasn't really any ships essentially that could cause issues. Smolensk, Atlanta, I haven't seen too many Atlantas. It's just Smolensk I've seen. Any HE spamming ship is just horrible for the game, in my opinion, and I will show you why. As well as some destroyers. Now, I mainly find this issue at tier 8, not so much tier 9 from what I was playing, but mainly tier 8 and tier 7, tier 8. Right now I'm using the Alabama. I think I have a camo on it. I'm not sure if I don't, but I'm going to put one on it. It's not going to do anything different. But I want to show you guys what happens with this. Okay. No, never mind. I have a Georgia. My bad. Okay. So I'm going to use Georgia to show you guys what happens. I have 0 flags on her because they didn't start up with flags. So, and it could be my gameplay too, but I want to know what you guys think. So, Now this does have a speed boost, so compared to the Alabama class and the Massachusetts class battleships that are in the game, this has a boost on it, so it can do more damage and keep up with the destroyers, essentially beat the destroyers to their targets. But it has a weakness with the two guns as well, as you guys see. The three turrets and the 9-gun barrels. 6-gun barrels, my bad. So we're going to go over here to show you guys what happens. Mainly. Because there's a destroyer going into there. And this destroyer is these are actual players. Besides that Hipper with, which is, yep, that's an AI. So watch an AI. I'll show you guys. So the AI is just coming here. There's an Ibuki. Let's go over here so you guys can see it. Speed boost. So now I'm right here, as you can see. I have ability to shoot at cruisers and get out of here. Shoot. Yep. Swing and get out of there real quick.
Good as new.
You can see there's no destroyer over here, and I'm able to, at tier 9, keep up with destroyers, and like now he's going in there. But like there's no destroyers here, so we have sides over there. Now watch, if I use them on destroyer. I'm not saying destroyers suck and they're annoying. They're just I think their torpedoes are too powerful, in my opinion. You get a broadside and there's a armor belt there, or torpedo belt. It should stop it and not let it should protect the ship. That's what it was meant for, and I feel like wargaming doesn't do a good job of that on some ships. I see here there's a constellation. See, I still have my speed boost up, by the way. Keep up with the destroyers, keep faster than the destroyers. I don't know if you can see. You might. There's destroyer. That's AI. And you see how this destroyer doesn't go after the cruisers or anything. So I'm able to shoot them that way. I don't think the AI destroyers are too powerful. I think mainly the real players are. They should restrict real players from the amount of torpedoes, or figure out a way where they're not overpowering battleships. Nice kill. So now watch this. There's a Georgia up there. There's no Georgia, so he's fine. There's Mayhem. Watch this. Perfect example. Mayhem shoots torpedoes, right? Doesn't get any damage where I'm getting shot at. And then there you go. Torpedoes. Straight to the front.
Engine boost deactivated.
Missed. It depends on the destroyer player, but normally they're really good. Yep, second line. See, so that was, even though that was less health, that's what I mean. Like, and the destroyer has no way of getting hit by like anything, and that was the Mayhem, right? So that was the Mayhem, and I think it was a real player. You guys could go back earlier in the thing. But that's what I mean. Like, you could keep up fine in tier 9 if you have a speed boost ship. You don't notice that much of stuff going on. But when you go down tier, like, I can go, because tier 8 is like 7 up to down 1. So it's tier 7 and you could be in a tier 7 game and get tier 6s. So if you're in a tier 6 game, or essentially, but let me go down tier to let's stick with the same amount, but go to Turpits and show you what the more guns, but same gun layout. And this depends on what ship you're using as well. Let me just do this here. But I can even go and go this though. Set that real quick. That's not going to do anything different, I don't think. Just check. And of course, you can have your. That's why I don't like really when people do reviews of these ships, because they're not like, okay, you can get a ship, right? And that ship is a bomber and it's a new captain. Yeah, it's a review, but you're not reviewing the full ship. You're reviewing the stock version of the full ship. Now, this might have free XP. I'm not too sure, but yeah, because why would you review? I mean, I'm reviewing, whatever, doing the same thing, but I'm gonna make a part 2. Obviously, all those videos once I have full captains, but why would you do a review on a stock ship? It's like a ship that everybody's gonna have, and why would you do a captain skill review of something that you set up that works for you? It's not gonna work for everybody else. But just say, hey, this ship doesn't work with that giant, or show it. So this is what I like. So it was Georgia. Now we're going down tier to a ship with much of a higher secondary rate. It's not going to have it, but most of you guys have played Turpits probably at this point. So you guys know what I mean. And depending on the ship class, it all depends on the ship class. It all depends on the game you play. I'm not saying like destroyers are insanely powerful in every single match or every single game or every single map. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they're powerful enough to where they're stealing kills from battleship to players to where the games are ending because destroyers are killing battleships, which are, I'll show you guys. They're about 40% of that score. So if you kill 3 battleships, that's already down to 100.
Max killed a groundhog.
Nice.
On this big in the backyard.
Nice, Max.
Oh my god, that's freaking me out, Nick. God, they're really happy in here, Nick.
Yep. What did he do? How did he kill it?
He picked it up and shook it.
Well, that's one groundhog dead.
Oh my god.
Is he okay?
Oh yeah.
Did you tell Joe? So, anyways, as you can see, the ship is and of course, you guys know my dog just killed a groundhog. So yeah, the adventures while streaming. So, anyways, you guys can see that this ship is setting a lot of fires, which essentially is the better ship to use because it has more armor and generally it's a better ship. It honestly, like if I get close enough, like there's torpedoes. If I get close enough, the secondary should go off. There you go. So this is a better secondary ship if you want to kill more destroyers. But I could use HE. I mean AP, but this thing is an HE ship. Germans are HE slingers, so, in my opinion. So now there's one destroyer in this game, and you can see how different it is from having many destroyers in this game. So if I turn here, hit heal. Now I could shoot torpedoes. But the destroyer is stealing my kills, that's gonna hit. And then I could go over here, I think, if it won't let me. Yeah, so I don't have to generally worry about a destroyer around here. Those are gonna hit. And that's gonna be a hit. But I'm trying to fix this and talk to you guys at the same time. Sorry about that. There's another kill. I don't know how that works.
Once and for all.
You can see how it's more challenging when there's less destroyers compared to having destroyers. And I'm looking at cruiser Azao here. And Azao has torpedoes, I think. You can see how it's a lot more involved when there's no destroyers in the match. And how much damage you could actually do with the amount of stuff you do. I'm going to go back to here actually and see. Nobody's watching, okay. Just checking because some people usually say hi or something like that. So that was the Turpits, and I would suggest honestly with the gameplay, if you don't do a ship that has better secondaries, if you, because what's going to happen once these submarines come in, it's a totally different thing because like some battleships aren't going to have, I don't think, I may be wrong, but some battleships aren't going to have the that thing to the barrels that I forget the name of them, but to blow up the submarines, so it's going to be easier. I forgot what I was going to say there, but like you've seen two different ways, and it pretty much works, but with less armor, with more armor, you could do more, but with less armor and less guns, like with a faster ship, you can do more, but you're sacrificing your armor to get a kill. So now I'm going to go with Massachusetts and see if we can find a destroyer game. And you could see how much more damage you get per. I'm not watching the damage. I'm just going through here. Now I'm gonna actually put, because I'm grinding for the warship. I'm gonna actually put here all that stuff. So that's gonna change in a way I know, but watch this. I'm gonna put just like a camouflage on here, which I don't have. I'm gonna put the camo that I came with on here anyways. Now this is a secondary ship as well. Georgia, not so much. But I just wanted to show you 3 different kinds of ships. Also gonna play Pommern. Pommern's probably gonna shred every destroyer around there. But like it's slow, so I mean it's fast kind of. I guess it's fast, but the guns are like weak, so I want to show you that as well after the Alabama. I'm trying to find some destroyer games. His destroyer with 3 destroyers is perfect. So this is the game that is going to be the most trouble for you when you're in a battleship. Okay, so you see we have an aircraft carrier, right? So here, I'm going to show you the issue right now. And I'm going to try to show you the Pommern gameplay on the other side as well and try to get close to a Pommern. But see there's a Z-31 there, and that guy just shot that. But let's see. So I'm shooting far, but watch this. Watch what happens if this Z-31 is an actual player. He's about crap. Actually,
Let's see the crabbies. Did they find the food yet?
I don't know. Did they?
No, there's one guy's over there. Maybe they're looking for the food because we changed the spot.
We'll find it.
Yeah.
Oh, Max. So as you can see, this destroyer is getting closer. He's using his smoke. And no, come on. Stupid thing came up. Sorry. Sorry about that. The thing came up on that. I do this without. Okay, so as you can see, this destroyer is not dead yet. And he's just sitting there when there's another destroyer right by him. Which is, watch. This destroyer can't move. That one just rams, which is good because I can take more advantage on this side. So I'd rather, honestly, if I was wargaming, restrict destroyers with the torpedoes. That's the main issue that I think is dealing. Now, I could be wrong, But that is the main issue that World of Warships should be looking at, because it definitely changed when they had Palmer or HE spamming ships as well as if you're going after an aircraft carrier and a bunch of HE spammers just find it. As you can see, there's no destroyer around me, and there's only another Palmer. See, I'm able to just like do that, and then like here, if I so you see there's a Palmer in there, right? So Palmer's a fast battleship with weaker armament compared to my ship, and there's pretty much no destroyers around. But Palmer is one of those ships with high secondaries and good HE. That's all German, so I'm not hating on Germany, but yeah. And then I'm looking at the Palmer as well, and I'm just making footage. But you see how there's no destroyer here to affect us at all or cause like an early death of this carrier here. And there you go. That wasn't the destroyer, that was Palmer. And so let's see if we can get some good destroyer footage here. And there's a destroyer here, so watch that destroyer as I see he's shooting torpedoes. So he's shooting torpedoes, or he should be, but he's not. He's not shooting at the destroyer. So this guy is going straight at the destroyer here. The destroyer is going to smoke up. Watch what happens. Is this a real player actually, or yep, that's a real player. So watch what this guy does. He's going to the other side now, which is good because he's not essentially causing any issues yet. But once he shoots those torpedoes, I feel like the damage is insanely more than, because like you have armor belts to stop like torpedoes, and every time you get like full broadside on this with one torpedo line on the belt, it just causes a whole bunch of damage. Here's a better view of what the destroyer is doing here. As you can see, the destroyer is avoiding. So I'm just saying, like, really, like, so there's a battleship here, and this destroyer just shot at it. Look at the range that this destroyer has. Watch the range on this. So he's shooting. I'm going to shoot at it. Just for the heck of it. But watch this. 2 lanes of... He misses one. Misses the other. Yep, misses both. But that's the range of... Here's another one in seconds. And I killed him over fire, I guess, or AP, but still, you saw those. He had 3 torpedo shots in a matter of seconds, which is totally going to devastate a battleship. Like now, we have a thing that's set up with the destroyer torps that, like the submarine torps, that aren't supposed to lock. You can have a certain amount of not locking time on the torpedoes, so the torpedoes can't lock onto your ship if you hit a button. That's what I've heard. I don't know if they switched that, but like you guys seen like that was like a second, like, and I mean that was whatever ship that was, but still, why do we have that in a co-op match? That's just, if that thing survives, reload, 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 devastate, devastate, devastate. So you're pretty much one destroyer, and with the battleships can't keep up with the reload time, so you get like a 30 second reload time or something like that. And yeah, there goes your destroyer, or there goes your battleship damage, or shorten range. Why are we letting people have unlimited range in a co-op match with their torpedoes if the battleships or the other ships aren't going to dodge them? I was going to do one more ship, but oh yeah, destroyer. So watch this. I'm going to play a destroyer game. This is one of my new destroyers. Now, of course, it depends on how you play and whatever, but watch what happens. From a destroyer point of view. I could do from a cruiser point of view too, but it's going to be the same thing. Kind of. So there's a battleship point of view. I could do a cruiser point of view too, I guess. I got the Atlanta, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it with an HG spamming ship so you guys can see what I mean. More of a perspective.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Alexa, play Bad Romance by Lady Gaga.
It's one of those things. One of those Billy Bass things said Billy Bass, and they say they connect the Billy Bass thing, that's the fish that sings, with Alexa through the back of it, and it sings. It's actually Alexa, and they actually changed that to make it sound like that. It's pretty cool. I was just looking at TikTok real quick. But anyways, see, I'm in the destroyer here. Going straight. They're going to show up right in front of me, I know. And I got no support here.
I'm looking for someone.
See, we got Ganaz now, which has torpedoes. So I'm going to use T and Y. And U. I mean Y. T and Y. It's going to put out smoke. And this guy's going to put out smoke too. I'm not going to shoot torpedoes because it's hard farther. So I'm going to shoot here.
Well, come on.
Watch the reload time of these destroyers. I won't shoot torpedoes. I just want to get these guys closer. So watch this. I could shoot. I can shoot one row here. I can shoot one there. And shoot one there. And then I don't have on the other thing, but so the ship goes anywhere through that, especially a battleship. It's actually cool. Thing to watch that battleship behind it. I don't know if I'm gonna hit him, but watch now how fast it takes my torpedoes to reach. 40 seconds, right? See, he's dead now. Now I still have those other torpedoes up. So what I'm going to do is do something sneaky here. And see if I can go up here like this. Now I'm going to show you guys how hard it is to torpedo when you... So you can do this. And of course speed boost now. I have speed boost now. But my torpedoes are reloaded on the right side, left side, right? Now watch this. Watch the amount of damage I can do in a matter of seconds compared to how much damage this Marco Polo does. See, I'm not being shot at that much. It's so easy to dodge torpedoes. See, I didn't like game as secondaries or use as secondaries at all. And I'm a terrible destroyer player in my opinion, but there goes my thing. Smoke out. Stay here. Shoot.
The ship's almost finished. 2 or 3 more things and we're in great shape. Well, come on.
Of course, the destroyers have weak armor though too, and everything like that. But still, in co-op, in like actual random battles, that destroyer would have been dead in that instance. Do this again. And like my torpedoes are already reloaded 70. See that, but there you go. That was a little bit longer, but still, like with a destroyer, you can see how quick it is to just like take out a battleship, and that battleship aimed right at the side there, or sort of right at the side, and still had the issue. So, with no like, so if you had submarines and you have the weak side, and there's no armor belt, it feels like the armor belt is useless pretty much. Against, besides the Kansas is a good ship. The Minnesota and the Vermont are all good ships for torpedoes. Everything else, like Tirpitz, full broadside, dead. Atlanta, full broadside. Even though there's a torpedo belt there, it never feels like that torpedo belt even works. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and congrats, Max, on the groundhog kill. And yeah, thanks for supporting my channel. And please leave a like and comment. And tell me what you think. Or why you think adding submarines is a good idea in World of Warships. Or negative comments, but not too negative. Like, this is an interesting video pretty much. Mainly hate on destroyers and go up, but just want to know what you guys think. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you probably next week. when it wants to figure out another video to make. Oops. I keep doing the same thing. Sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting the same thing. I don't know why. Okay, where's the internet? There's the internet. Okay, good. Found it.